My boyfriend and I play games together all the time, but currently we have setups in completely separate rooms of the house. So I decided it was time to build him a setup right next to mine so we can game together properly. I already had this gorgeous pheasantwood Desky desk that I use for my content, so I figured it would be the perfect starting point for his setup. Desky then sent me some extras to help fully kit him out, so let me show you what I built. Obviously, we're both gamers, but we're also very health conscious, and sitting for hours and hours on end is not great for your body. I've been gaming and streaming using a height adjustable desk for about 7 years, and I would never go back. So naturally, I had to set him up with a height adjustable desk. The first order of business was to make the setup maneuverable with the lockable desk casters. These took literal seconds to install, and now the desk is completely mobile, just in the off chance that I need to move it out of the way for filming, as it is in the background of my main camera angle. Next, I popped on the smart Bluetooth controller, which can connect to the Desky app on your phone for easy desk adjustments, memory presets, sedentary alarms, and voice control. The sedentary alarm is such a great feature so that you don't get too locked in and forget to stand up and stretch your legs. What's also super handy is that there are pre-drilled holes in the desk so you can line it up to whichever side you want your controller for a super easy install. And now for the most important part of any setup, the cable management. I'm not about to give him a setup with cables hanging everywhere, right? So Desky hooked me up with their integrated cable and power channel with 8 power points. The desk already has holes in the bottom of the frame for the cable management tray, so it's super easy to install. You just need to measure the approximate length that you need and then lock it in using the handle inside of the tray to tighten it up. There are then a couple of little screws to add which pop out for easy access if you need to ever add anything into the cable tray. Once I got that tray situated, I then figured out where I wanted the power channels to sit for the neatest configurations. Because this is a rather small desk, there were only really 2 openings that would fit the power channels. So I put them on the outside slots, which is probably the most ideal spot for hiding those pesky cables. I then put the cables into the power channels, which you do need to use a fair bit of force on. You do get a pretty satisfying click sound when it's connected right. The one tip with these power channels that I'll give you is to make absolute sure that you know exactly where you want it to be, because once they are clipped into the cable tray, they are very difficult to move. So measure twice, clip once. Once they were in place, I then connected the desk power cable to itself, which meant we'd only need a single cable running from the wall to the desk. And the final piece of the puzzle from Desky was the Eco Vertical Monitor Mount. Again, as this is a rather small desk, there was no way I was fitting 2 monitors side by side, so stacking them vertically was the perfect way to save space. This mount is super easy to install and allows me to have 2 27-inch monitors stacked on top of each other, so my partner can game, but can also have another monitor free for monitoring audio levels, Discord, browsers, that kind of thing. Dual monitors are a must in any gaming setup. Once all of the Desky gear was installed, it was time to bring in the PC and all of the peripherals. I decided to hook him up with all of my Doom gear to make it a truly badass setup. And here is the final product. I am so freaking happy with how this has come together, and the Desky desk with all of the accessories made it so easy for me to build in literally a couple of hours. If you've ever been on the fence with height adjustable desk, this is your sign to pull the trigger. The Desky desks cater to a wide range of heights from 60 centimeters to 125 centimeters, and they're super stable even at max height. All of the products I use in this video are listed in the description. Thank you so much to Desky for sponsoring this video and sending out all of this gear. If you're in the market for a desk or accessories, check them out via my affiliate link in the description and use code GRACE for discount off your desk. I hope you enjoyed the build video. Thank you so much for watching.